What should you do if you have a ton of student loan debt? Here are some things that you should consider. First, don't get stressed out. This is not the end of the world, even though it feels like it's an incredibly terrible burden that you're facing. Student loan debt at its worst is a tax. That means that the government will take a percentage of your income that will pay the loans, and then another percentage of your income needs to go towards saving for any possible tax liabilities that you owe when the student loans are forgiven. What do I mean by that? Well, in the private sector, you have to pay income taxes on your balance when it's forgiven. That means that you want to put away approximately 7 or 8% of your income into mutual funds to cover your future tax bomb. For your student loans, you're going to lose about 10% of your income, but actually after deductions and write-offs, it's actually more like 7%. So worst case scenario, if you have a ton of student loans, you're losing about 15% of your income towards an income-driven plan. Now, if you have a lot of student loans, sometimes you do need to pay it back. And what I mean by this is if you work in the private sector, have a great emergency fund, and your debt is less than 1.5 times your income, then you probably need to refinance and try to get a lower interest rate so that more of your money goes towards principal and getting you out of debt much faster instead of going towards interest and just lining the pockets of the government or another private lender where your loans are. So to refinance, we actually do have the best refinancing deals, I think, on the internet. You can look at studentloanplanner.com/refi to check out some of those cashback deals. Now, if you have a ton of student loan debt, again, do not let this stress you out. There are so many worse things than having a lot of student loan debt in life financially. In fact, think about this. Worst case scenario, your debt is a tax. That means that if you have an income that is particularly low, then you would actually be better off having a high income and losing 15% of it to loans than having a low income and losing none of it to loans. A lot of times I like to tell people this: if you are happy with your income minus the 15% hit that you're taking on your income-driven repayment, then that was a good plan. That was a good choice for you to do. So if you owe a ton of student loan debt, do not dismay, do not despair. Reach out, studentloanplanner.com/help, and we will get you on a plan that gives you an amazing future. So do not freak out about your large student loan debt. In fact, I can guarantee you that it's not as bad as the several clients that we've had that have over $1 million of student loan debt. So if you have under $1 million of student loan debt, consider yourself blessed. Hopefully you're in a career where your education is something that you enjoy using. Take care, and thanks for watching.